Now, outside the ropes probably is one of the persons that helped to motivate me to do this particular video, because I remember him saying something toward the end of a recent video. I think it was about I think it was about Canelo Alvarez particularly. I can't remember, or it might have been about Golovkin. I can't remember, but it's real late where I am. He's basically saying that he thinks that Canelo Alvarez could beat Golovkin right now, and he said the different, said he thinks he can beat him right now, and from what I interpret, he's not necessarily saying that he thinks that Canelo Alvarez would just walk through Golovkin, but he thinks that he would beat him probably something like majority decision, unanimous decision, or maybe even a late round stoppage. And me personally, I think that if they were to fight right now, I think that it would be pretty even. I think I would give the edge to Golovkin, particularly based on what I saw against Kell Brook. But then again, that's one of the things that bother me about a fighter like Golovkin. When you reach that age, 34, 35, 36 years old, you just never know. Like, for instance, like, I'm not a boxing historian by any means. I'm not a blood boxing or a boxing librarian or a J Deal or a Reef. But I have a little bit of boxing knowledge. I'm more of a casual now. But for instance, even in the age before you had the advanced nutritional, supplementary, and also artificial enhancement that a lot of these fighters are using now, the needles. But Rocky Marciano, after he fought Archie Moore, in 1955, I think it was September 1955. And excuse me, 1955, and he stated that he could tell as he was fighting Archie Moore that he was slipping. His reflexes, his reactions, and just overall as a fighter, he was just slipping, and that was pretty much the major reason why he retired the following spring. And then you have Costa Zoo, who most of us know from seeing, footage of on YouTube of him making Zab Judah do the stanky leg. I think, what was it? His next to last fight, I thought it was, I might be a little off, but I think his next to last fight was Shamba Mitchell. And he looked pretty good against Shamba Mitchell. But then he took a pretty long layoff, I think, and then he fought Ricky Hatton, and then all of a sudden when he fought Ricky Hatton, he looked old. He looked just old. So that's why, I think if they're going to fight, man, they need to fight now. Soon. Like, really soon. Like, I don't even want them to fight next year. Like, because if this fight gets prolonged, I'll put it like this: if this fight gets prolonged past September of next year, then if they do fight in 2018, it's not going to count, because by then Golovkin's going to be 37, pushing 37 years old, and it'll be sort of like one of those situations like when Lennox Lewis fought Vitaly Klitschko. Like, it'll be one of those things like, well, if Lewis fought him in his prime, and there was enough debate about what would happen if the fight didn't get stopped because of the cut. I think that personally Lewis was on his way to, knocking Klitschko out, me personally. Because I remember Klitschko, if I remember correctly, Lewis came into that fight weighing like the heaviest he's ever in his career. He was totally out of shape, and I think he was like just getting into his groove as far as fighting is concerned. But I digress too much. Basically, tell me, who do you think would win in a mega fight right now, between Gennady Golovkin and Canelo Alvarez.